My topic is on why William the Lion gave Cospatric the land, and it can be found on the first page of the prelude. Okay, so let's first start off by explaining who this man is right here. This guy is known as King William the Lion, or King William the First, and I'm denoting him in the color green just to specify that he was from Scotland and to kind of make a distinction between him and the other guys. So he was the king of Scotland from 1165 all the way to 1214. And according to the Sunset Song novel, Sunset Song book, he granted great land to Cospatric de Gondeshil. And Cospatric was a Norman child, so he wasn't from Scotland. And the reason for why he gave Cospatric all of this land is because he was the one that slayed the beast or the griffin, and then he gave him all of this land as a reward for slaying this griffin. The story of Cospatric de Gondeshil killing the mythical griffin is based off of the one of Hugh de Leblanc of the same name. And Hugh de Leblanc, he was a man of great character, great faith, and he was the fourth lord of Arbuthnot. Now moving on to the right, you see three figures. The first figure, he is the founder of Arbuthnot, and Arbuthnot is basically the real life equivalent of Kinradi. Now, this man's name is Hugh de Swinton. Now, the interesting thing about Hugh de Swinton is that he was directly related to Cospatric de Swinton, and Cospatric de Swinton was good friends with the King of Scots, Canmore. Now, the interesting thing is that this ties together the idea that Cospatric was not a man that was so far off. He was not somebody that was not relatable to the Scots. In fact, he was directly related to them because of the strength and good character that he showed from Hugh de Leblanc's story, and then also the relevance and friendship that he showed to the King of Scots, and he was related to the founder of Kinradi, Hugh de Swinton. So, during his kingship, King William the First, or King William the Lion, was involved in a very decisive battle, and this battle was against Lord Henry II of England. Lord Henry II was also the Duke of Normandy, which will come into play a little bit later. But what this battle basically decided, or what this war basically decided, was that Lord Henry II was now the ruler of both Scotland and England, meaning that he maintained complete control and dominance over both of those lands and regions. Now, before I go on, I'm just going to take some time to explain what a king and a lord is. So a king can basically be described as a male ruler of a country, and a lord is also a ruler of a country, but he also has territorial names. And those territorial names that Lord Henry II claimed were Scotland and England and everything that presided within them, which also meant that he ruled over King William. And these colors are just to denote that Lord Henry II was also the King of England and the Duke of Normandy, and that King William was the King of Scots. So, as a result of losing the war, King William the Lion, or King William the First, was forced to hand over many of his things to Lord Henry II, and those things included his castles. He was also forced to give away his land to Lord Henry II. Now, this all ties back with Cospatric de Gondeshil's story, because, as you know, he was given great land, great castles, and great status by King William for killing the beast, the griffin. And this was all part and parcel, as we said before, due to him having a good story, a good name, and the war bounty that they were able to claim. And both Cospatric and Henry are in red because Cospatric is Norman and Henry is Duke of Normandy, and they had rights to the land because of the war. and King William is in green. Thank you.